Oh, there we go. Oh my god, he's got a goat on a leash. There is a goat on a leash, guys. Alright, everybody. Hello, and welcome back to another episode on Going Medieval. And welcome back to a, well, rather familiar scenario, I would say. You guys may wonder what has happened between the last episode and this one. Weren't we all nicely already perched up on that hill? Weren't we all nicely already building our first basement to store our food in and taking care of some first stuff and getting some crafting benches going and slowly but surely having some first things under control? And you would be right, that was absolutely the case. But in between recording the last episode and this one, there has been one of the bigger Going Medieval updates in recent times. We are now on 0.8, and unfortunately the game has informed me that I won't be able to use all the new features in the game without rolling back the save file. So, well, as we were just in the second episode, and I kind of really wanted to check out all the new stuff with you guys, especially in terms of animals. It seems there is a lot of new changes. You can now have pets, you can have animals around to, well, farm from, get eggs, get wool, get milk from them, all that good kind of stuff, and lots and lots more. And, well, the update looked quite cool, so I took the decision that, well, for the third episode, we are just going to swap over. And you may realise that, incredibly, the map is exactly the same one we used to have. And even more incredibly, the settler names are exactly the same ones we used to have. So, I mean, basically what I did is I just pulled out the seed from the recording of our first video, which was widely shown. If you do want to use it, of course, go back to the first video. You'll be able to find it if you want to have the same map as me. And, well, just recreated the world, recreated pretty much about everything. I went through all the settlers, recreated them with exactly the same names and attributes and everything else in between. So we're pretty much back to where we used to be, and the best part is that the logo design part is also already out of the way because the game saved that. The only difference being the name of our city, which, well, I wasn't able to call it Fishham again because, of course, we did already have a save file like that. So we are now in New Fishham, basically. That is pretty much all that's changed, though. And for today, then, the goal is going to be that we're just going to quickly try and catch up to everything that has, well, that we have done in the first two episodes. I would say, we don't need the tutorial again. I do at least have a bit of a basic clue of how things work, what we need to do, and we should be able to do those things that we did in the first two episodes a lot faster, hopefully. So we're going to start doing that. Hopefully, going to finish that rather quickly. We're going to go build the basement again and, get that all covered up and get the food moved into there and get the stuff moved up on the hill, get some basic workbenches set up, all the good stuff, and then we are pretty much already going to go and get right to, well, whatever the next task on the list may be. We will have to find out, because I've got absolutely no clue. But should be fun. I hope you guys are along for the ride, and I hope you guys are going to enjoy this episode, which, of course, if you do, and if you're new around here, please make sure to go ahead and smash that subscribe button right down below. Would really mean the absolute world to me. We're a very, very small channel, looking to grow, of course, to 1,000 subscribers, which is our next big milestone. Every single person just truly helps out a ton with that. So thank you so much if you did that. But without further ado, then, let us go and get going here slowly but surely. So what I would like to do, first things first, I guess we would have to go and just quickly, harvest everything that we've got over here in that area. Ooh, God. Somehow the zone thing is never quite working as I expect it to, but that's the plan right there. And we'll go and cut a little bit of stuff away here that may be in the way. Which, well, apparently, this here we need to, no, I don't know. Oh, no, it's already marked for cutting. So that's the plan right there. And then we'll instantly go, basically, to zoning a stockpile, which we will once more place, like, up here-ish, I would say. And, then, or maybe kind of just make that a little bit bigger. Can I remove that? Wait, select variant. Dumping stockpile. Oh, a designated area where waste is stored. Interesting. I didn't see that one yet. And you also have warfare stockpiles where weaponry and armor are stored. Okay, that's quite cool. But I would still like to find the delete, destroy, whatever it is button. Doesn't seem to be in here. Doesn't seem to... Oh no, here. No, maybe not. I don't know. I'm really not sure. I would like to modify the stockpile size, please. Oh, here. Oh, here. Aha. Okay, so we're gonna just do it like that. Get a little bit of space there, and then we'll kind of go do the basement stuff right there. But we'll get that set up first things first, and what we will get started with right here, and I did kind of forget to turn off the tooltips, is we are going to go click through all these things to get rid of the tooltips again. And, well, animals seems to be here as well now, which I think we weren't able to access before, so maybe that was just something that was actually locked behind the update, not... as I thought, locked behind something we needed to do first. So, settlers can hunt and butcher wild animals for meat and leather. We know that part. Some animals, like wolves and boars, have a chance to retaliate when hunted. Makes sense. To hunt an animal, a settler needs to be equipped with a ranged weapon. Domestic animals. So that is where the new stuff comes in. Some wild animals can be tamed, including, as you can see, wolves, which can end up munching away at you if they didn't like you taming them. They do have quite some cool abilities. Apparently, like the deer can carry stuff for us, you know, and the wolves can help us defeat invaders and other cool things that I've already seen, so should be quite fun. Another reason, of course, why I ideally wanted to play in 0.8.2 with you guys. So, yeah, some animals may attack a settler who's trying to tame them, as I just said. You know, wolves, for example. Not sure you can tame bears at all. I didn't see anything about it in the video, but who really knows? Maybe there's a very low chance. I think, well, there should be, because from what I heard, every animal can technically be tamed. The chances just differ. So maybe, you know, there's 0.00001% chance of something that you can get a bear. I want a bear. Also, probably don't want to sacrifice every settler in the world for that one, though. Then moving on, taming can be a long process and can't be done continually. Settlers can try to tame an animal once every 24 hours. Okay, and tamed animals will live alongside settlers. Some animals can be kept in animal pens to create a pen, place a pen marker in a fenced off or enclosed area, which is, I guess, for example, sheep, cows, chicken, which, by the way, the video showed you can technically have an army of chicken. Won't help you defend the village at all, but it's still absolutely cool. Murder chicken, you know, love that. But yeah, so that's the deal right there. And then some domestic animals can even be trained to become pets. Pets can be assigned to settlers so that they will follow them around and even help out around the settlement, which I think is quite cool indeed. So, should be quite fun. And that's now the animal menu, which, ooh, that is new. We got 2 goats. I love that. We probably have to go and put them into a pen, though. And I've got no clue how to do that. So we'll need to see. But we've got a male and a female goat, which is probably nice because they can probably breed as well, I would assume. And then there's actually an overview of all the wildlife around here currently. There's boars, which I won't to get to. Oh, God, there's wolves. Let's try and not find those too soon, shall we? But yeah, so that's the deal right there. But what I do want to do now is I kind of want to prioritize the... Oh, this is, by the way, interesting. I don't know. I don't think we ever read this before. Jobs set to the same priority level will be prioritized left to right. So that's why everyone was hunting and then harvesting and then, like, mining as well, but nobody was like crafting or doing anything else along the way, and nobody was definitely hauling, because that's like literally the last thing on the list if everything's set to 3. So that's interesting right there. But we're going to go and prioritize hauling for all of these lads, and we're going to get going like that. And we are going to go and speed things up a little bit. I do have the feeling that they do kind of want to go and harvest things first anyways, though, which is intriguing. But, you know, I mean, this stuff does need to go out of the way anyway, so it is what it is. For Biddleau, we can disallow items so they don't interact with them, yada yada yada. We do need to equip the settlers with some items and stuff in a second again as well. That is something I believe we had already done. We'll find out what we want to do there when we get to that. But for the time being, you know, they can quickly just harvest all this stuff and move things up. Now, what do we have this time around in terms of stuff? Ooh, help. This is all forbidden. That's probably why they're not moving it, is it? Oh, no, maybe they are. Is he just... Oh, so you guys remember how there used to be, like, walkways here? It seems those walkways have now gone invisible. It's a bit, weird. I would assume that that's a bug currently, not got to do with a specific seed in it for itself, but I'm unsure. No, it does seem like they're not hauling. Okay, so, I'm gonna go and allow that. Yep, and there they go, hauling stuff away. So they're gonna go move all these things up, which is beautiful. We're gonna wait for them to finish that. I do kind of want to excavate the space for the basement as quickly as possible too, and get them a campfire and some beds, of course. But well, first things first, I do kind of want to have them finish all this because we all know just how long this took the last time around. Then we're gonna do the basement for the food probably, and then we probably also rather. Oh God, is that a wolf there already? That is a wolf. Jesus Christ. Maybe we want to build an animal pen before we even take care of the basement. I kind of want to know that my sheep are safe. I'm sure it's going to be great to have 2 sheep that can, you know, make new sheep babies and all the good stuff, so... I'm not quite sure. I do also kind of want to know what we do have in terms of materials, but I guess this is only a summary of what we have in here thus far. So we need to see about that bit. Where is this whole pen stuff? Do I even have pins? Yeah, well, fences. Okay, I do. So that's nice. We just need a little bit of, well, a few sticks, basically. So we should be able to make that happen, and we'll kind of just place that around here, I suppose. Generally speaking, I mean, the priority on the hauling should still be higher than the priority on the building, right? Where's building? Is that in here even? Construct, yeah. So, we can already schedule the building stuff real quick, I would say. We're just gonna go... Oops. Do I need to turn these? I do. I do. That is a bit of an issue. Should probably fix that quickly. I'm not too sure about the kind of ground... Ooh, okay, you can change that. I'm not too sure about the, like, soil, if that's important. I hope not. I've got no idea in the world. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4... No, wait. Corner pieces, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I do kind of want an odd number here. So... Currently at 8 bits. Where was this at? Here. We're gonna go... for this. And, oh God, we will go and do something along the lines of that. And we can evidently also kind of... Oh, there's even building guidelines. Now, if only... No, that seems to be correct. Okay, so somewhat like that. Then we'll remove 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, so 1, 2, 3, 4, we'll remove this bit. And we will go and put a gate in. And then we've already kind of got a plan going at least of how we want to handle this. But the good thing is, for the time being, they're occupied with hauling, so I can technically already kind of start designing away and how we want to have things go here. And there we go. That's a little bit of something that we can hopefully mark as an animal pen then soon. And a different thing that we do want rather urgently, I guess, is going to be... Well, first things first, a little campfire here. And secondly, we are going to go and add some hay sleeping spots around there. 3, to be exact. 1 here. 1 there. And maybe 1 there. And that is where they can go and sleep. So, that should be that. The hauling does seem complete, which is beautiful. The goatees are just sleeping down there, which well, fingers crossed they will be fine. And there's constructions failing. Don't fail the flipping constructions. I don't like that. But yeah, otherwise, you know, making good progress, I would argue. They do kind of have to sleep on the ground now, which sucks. I'm sorry. Hopefully we can fix that for them soon. But that is pretty much the first day out of the way. And you can see, honestly, the experience really helps. You know, we're already a lot quicker than the first time around. We can get the stuff a little, well, straight a little quicker. And, well, hopefully we can also get the food into the basement a little faster. That said, I mean, we kind of discovered, I guess, that once you do get it into the basement, well, if it has proper flooring and everything, it doesn't seem like the basement really has any decomposition remaining for the food. At least not in spring. So that's nice. We'll see how it goes in summer. Maybe then, you know, things will decompose again. But yeah, you can see there. The pile is rotting. Gotta hurry. For the time being, though, they can finish building like all their sleeping spots and the fire and everything. We do have a good bunch of wood remaining, which is a good, promising first sign. We do not have a lot of sticks remaining, so we do, in fact, probably want to go and get some. I'm not quite sure where you get them from. I would argue like this here got us the sticks, right? Isn't that grass? How does that get us sticks? We'll see. Is that sticks that you get us there? Yep, looks like it. Okay. So yeah, that way they get the sticks for building that stuff. And we'll let them finish that real quick. Oh, the goatsies. They came. Hello, goatsies. They made it here, so that's good. That's beautiful. I like that. And they can have their pens soon here, I would say. Well, it does seem that you don't always get sticks from that, so maybe, you know, cutting down a tree or two. We'll try that. And we will also start excavating a little bit of a basement here. So, something along the lines of that, I would say. Going to be a good bit of work for these guys. It's going to take them a whole long while. I do hope. I am sorry for that. I absolutely forgot to turn that off. Yes, we did get some sticks from that, so that's great. I will go and prioritize things here. So I will go and say Gerald is currently already mining, so who's good at constructing? 15. Okay, so this guy we're going to go and prioritize construction a little bit so he can go and build stuff. And Edward apparently feels like constructing as well. So, well, now everyone, I don't know. Sometimes it's weird. The goat is already in there. That works, I guess. Now the question becomes, though, how do we flag this as an animal pen? We don't want to train them, we don't want to slaughter them, we don't want to release these little guys. We just kind of want to make this a pen. How do I do said thing? Pen marker. Boom. I do not know if I was supposed to place that. Oh, here. Place this marker in an enclosure and click on it to assign which animals to pen here. Okay, so we're going to go place that back there. And once that thing is built, we can actually get these guys to over there. And, you know, given that... Ooh. Wait, is he already getting some wool off that guy? Oh, no, we've got a goat milk. Oh, that's nice. How was I thinking wool for goats? It's not sheep, it's goats. But yeah, so here, now we can say what kind of animals we want to pen. And I mean, for the time being, honestly, we can leave everything penned. You know, if we do want something else at some point, we can go take care of that. Now, oh, there we go. Oh my god, he's got a goat on a leash. There is a goat on a leash, guys. I love that. He instantly went out to get the goat, get it into the pen, and now they are happily chilling in there. And hopefully at least a tad bit more protected from all those pesky, pesky wolves. Now, with that said, we will have to kind of get these guys to excavate this stuff. So, really just a little bit of fast forwarding to do. Otherwise, for the time being, I would say that luckily everything's taken care of for them. We do have the sleeping spots at the very least. We do have the campfire, so that covers the essentials. I would go and get like these basic crafting tables also going already, but well, for the time being, technically, I guess we do at least have some packaged meals remaining, so we're not totally out of food. We do have Well, actually, not that much packaged. Well, we need to see how long those packaged meals are going to last. Well, I do kind of want to get the whole basement thing ready to go before we send anyone out hunting. So, well, we will see. Now, in terms of the jobs, what I'm kind of interested in is what kind of job category does this stuff fall into? Because technically, I'm not sure if it is mining. No, it is digging and mining and marked areas on the map. So I'm not quite sure how the prioritization system works sometimes, because... Oh no, right. It is on a 3 here, and constructing is on the 3 for the others as well. So they swap over to constructing, because technically it's still on the left-hand side, and they kind of prioritize that over the other. So that's the reason right there that everyone went to constructing. But technically, we could go and do some stuff now and make them do something else. Now... what I'm kind of rather interested in here, to be honest, would be what sort of weapons we now have. We've got a longbow, we've got a spear. Okay, here's the damage figures. And we've got a short bow, which is a little less damage. And we've got a short sword, which is actually more damage than the spear with a buckler. Okay. Now, what were these guys good at? We've got this guy who's at melee 14, marksman 3. We've got this guy, melee 13, marksman 14, and melee 9, marksman 0. Okay, so this guy would be... I am wondering if I give them the stuff now. How do I manage... How did I give them the exact thing that I wanted to give them? That's what they auto-equip. Can I manual equip? That was a thing, wasn't it? I'm not sure. I feel like it was. Equipment. Drop item. Well, maybe not. But yeah, so we can say at least, you know, melee one-handed weapon. You can take a... Oh, we need to go do profiles and everything. Well, we can do one-handed and shield, right? And maybe... Well, this is a good question, right? We've got the Gambeson here, which is got armor and only a small effect at movement speed. Now, the question is, do we kind of want to preferably give that our hunter in case he comes across some dangerous animals? Or do we give that our, like, brawly guy? I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Well, we do have Edward then as well. Anyways, he is well, he's quite good at both. This guy doesn't know a thing, so I mean doesn't know a thing in terms of he can at least still do melee. So we'll give him the two-handed melee weapon, which is the spear, I would suppose, and ranged weapon for this guy here. I did have the feeling that I can go and give them something specific. I am very lost as to how, though. I am very confused how that worked. If you guys remember, please feel free to let me know in the comments. But yeah, so, just telling these guys what they can grab. Did Edward just already grab something? He's got the short bow. Of course he takes the short bow. Why are you not taking the long bow? Ew! See, now we come into the... At least he's got something, right? But we need to see if we can swap him over somehow. I'm sure we can. I just don't know how to right now. So, if you know, please feel free to let me know down below. If you don't, I'm going to go and try and find out myself. I guess we can do the profiles, but it's still not what I had in mind. I think there was some other way of how to tell them what exactly they should be taking. So we'll see. But that said, you know, we've got Edward now actually kind of equipped with a bow. So we're going to go and prioritize the hunting for him so he can go and actually get some food rolling in. Which would be nice if we actually prioritize that, because he's still digging. He is still digging. Oh, hunting marked animals. Well, that is a bit of an issue, I guess. So at least we can control that he hopefully doesn't run across dangerous animals instantly. But we do need to mark which animals he should be hunting. So we can go tell him to hunt that one. I don't want to get him too close to the wolf down there, but yeah. I'm gonna go and tell him to hunt those deer down there. And what else do we have on the map? I don't even see a thing. There was more on the map, I'm quite sure, from what I had seen in the wildlife tab. Oh, those animals are quite surely already dead. Nothing to hunt there. I am unsure. Oh, here. There's boars up there, but I guess those can be dangerous, so, you know, we'll get started like that. He can go and hunt away, and then we'll kind of go from there. That said, I would really appreciate if these guys could prioritize that corner now, so I can actually get some stairs going, as we used to do. And, you know, in fact, maybe we don't get the stairs going there like that again. I did not really like them just pushed up against the wall of the house. That was not too effective, I would argue. So we will go do wooden stairs, but I feel like we may place them more like sort of there, maybe? That makes a little more sense, does it? So we'll place the wooden stairs right there. And Edgar had building priority, I think. That said, Edgar was good at building, right? He was good at building. So Gerald is also good at building. We're still going to go and deprioritize construction a little bit for him so he keeps mining, basically. And then we will kind of just keep him mining and have Gerald go ahead and build like some floors and stuff for us. Well, that is when he actually finishes with the stairs. But, you know, one guy can mine, the other can build. And that should hopefully be nice. So making some good progress on that. Edward, on the other hand side, has returned, but then is also going to sleep just as the others. So, well, not quite where we did end up the last time around. But everyone is nice and safely asleep in their beds. We just absolutely jumped to the other edge of the map. The sheep are nicely in their pens. Not the sheep, the goats. I gotta get used to that. We even have some milk flying around there, so that is beautiful. And we have nearly already got our basement back in place. So, I would say we've nicely caught up and even got some on-top cool stuff going here with those goats. And, well, in the next episode, we'll go and finish off that basement again. We'll go and cover it up, we'll go and build a house around that, and we will go and make sure that these guys have somewhere to sleep then. But that all is going to happen in the next episode alongside more and more adventures. I hope for today this has been it. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you're all looking forward to the new animal content in the game as well. And, well, if you did like it, please make sure to, of course, smash that like button right down below for the YouTube algorithm. And if you're new around here and haven't done so just yet, also please consider subscribing right down below, as well as hitting that bell icon in order to stay up to date on all the future upcoming episodes. With all those things out of the way though, as usual everybody, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I will catch you in the next episode very, very soon. Ciao.